Why is Cartersville, Georgia, Georgia's best kept secret? In today's video, we're gonna unpack exactly what that is, but it's community, it's historic downtown, industrial complex, we've got outdoor recreation, and its median price point is perfect for a first-time homebuyer or somebody that can't afford a $500,000 home. Why are people choosing Cartersville over other small town areas across the Atlanta metro area? In my opinion, I think median price point has a lot to do with it. And I think just its accessibility to bigger towns like Kennesaw and Ackworth and even Marietta, where the Braves play, at the Battery, downtown is really about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes when it's super thick traffic. But I would say location and median price point. What do I love about downtown Cartersville? Well, first and foremost, its historic charm. Everything is super close. It's got all these older buildings, so it gives a really cool traditional vibe. You've got the railroad tracks come right through the middle of town and lots of cool little eateries. If you know me, I love to eat. Lots of really cool stuff out there to get into. So what's the food scene look like, and do I have any favorites? Of course I do. One of my favorites, I love barbecue. Scott's Barbecue is one of my favorites, right on a Tennessee Street. And fun tip, on Fridays they do brisket. That's the only day of the week they do brisket, and it's first come, first served. Once they're out, y'all. Appalachian Grill is another favorite of mine, a little bit more upclass, but it's kind of a woodsy vibe. Then you've got Ross Diner, stepping into a 50s style diner, and then you've got the 80s pub hangout, 8-track bar, and then you have old school 4-way lunch. 4-way lunch is check or cash only. They've only got one small bar up front. My favorite there, it's a cheeseburger with a scoop of chili on it that you eat with a fork. Some of my favorite outdoor recreation spots all across Cartersville has to start with a couple different options. So Pine Mountain is great. It's right off the interstate. It's an easy hike up, and there's even some low-key mountain bike trails off the backside too for those hardcore downhill mountain bikers out there. But super easy hike. I've used this to train for marathons and other things that I do recreationally. You've got the Etowah River that flows out of Lake Allatoona, and there's two different parks on either side of the river. One has a disc golf course and some trail systems and even a boat put in that you can kayak and tube down to a sunken dam. Then you have Red Top Mountain, another amazing state park, and you also have water put-ins there for boat ramps, all kinds of different camping possibilities, and you can even rent cabins at Red Top. We actually had my daughter's very first birthday there at Red Top Mountain. So Cartersville has a lot of different recreation opportunities for those who seek outdoor adventure. So Allatoona Pass is another favorite of mine, close to Cartersville. It's right there on the edge of Emerson, a little town just south of Cartersville, and we bought our first house right in Ackworth, so it was only a 20-minute drive up to Allatoona Pass, and we utilize this area as a great place to take our dog and swim and just get outside. But it's also got some historic charm to it too. So if you know about the great locomotive chase from Kennesaw, it ran right through this park. So the median price point in Bartow County, Cartersville, compared to like a Woodstock or Kennesaw, Cartersville is coming in right around $371, whereas a Woodstock Kennesaw is coming in around $517. That's a pretty stark difference as it comes for pricing and what you would think what your monthly cost is going to be to live in a town like Cartersville versus a Woodstock, who is really popular over in Cherokee County. This is an area that we live in as well. And then also Kennesaw, which is also where Lauren grew up too. Lauren is my beautiful bride, and she is also the back end of our business. And if you're lucky, you might get to meet her. Now, is it true that you can find a great single family home for the $300,000 mark? Or is that going away? It 100% is not going away, and it is still possible. So in Cartersville, you have lots of different diverse options as it comes to housing. You've got newly developed areas that have townhomes and these smaller new builds that are right around that price point. And then you've got some homes that are on a little bit of acreage, meaning anywhere from half-acre, acre lot, 2-acre lots that you can still find in $300,000. They may need a little bit more tweaking, and they may need a little bit more upkeep, but they are still available. We are seeing a lot more of that, and we're seeing a lot more people move to the west side of Cartersville too, where they can get a little bit more land with their house. So Bartow County taxes look a little bit cheaper than, say, a Cobb County or a Cherokee County, as these principalities have a lot more to keep up with, whereas Cartersville, not so much in Bartow County. If I am looking for small town vibes with big city growth, is Cartersville right for me? The answer would probably yes, because it has such a good, unique charm to it, from small town historic downtown, growth in the industrial complex, accessibility to outdoor recreation, and even the big city. So you can be at the Brave Stadium in 30 minutes, seeing a Major League Baseball game, and just another 15 minutes, you can be in downtown Atlanta. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. The industrial complexes in Cartersville, they are getting a lot of big industrial factories that are moving to Cartersville, building batteries, packaging centers, all bringing new jobs and more developing growth. Now, if you're looking for a home with a little bit more luxury and you're into horses, the equestrian world, well, you're in luck. So just south of Cartersville is a little town called Emerson, and there's a little bit of slice of heaven if you are an equestrian person, because they have these larger estates ranging from anywhere from 1.5 up to, I've seen, $5 million, and even some of them have riverside lots going down the Etowah River. Now, we also have a lot more rural farm-esque type properties too that can get up into the $1 million range. And if you get one of those really cute historic homes in the downtown that's renovated, chances are you're gonna pay upwards to $800 to $1 million. What's the easiest way to get a tour of some of these newer neighborhoods before prices jump up again? Well, the easiest way is to hit the link in the description below, get on a quick call with us, and we can go through what it would look like to take a tour of these communities with us. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, catch you on the next one. Peace.